After making a little short where I put Chain Lightning from the Nidhogg the Storming against 200 Grey Dwarves in the arena, I've been wondering just how powerful Chain Lightning can be. How far can it jump? So I decided to do some testing. Yeah, that guy had to die too. I started out by basically creating a little row of 7 Grey Dwarves. Can Chain Lightning even jump this far? I had no idea, so I needed to start with the basics. Not exactly what I was expecting, but I wasn't gonna let this slow me down. I spawned the Grey Dwarves back in and got back to work. Of course, the wooden pieces would break, and Grey Dwarves can be squishy, but here we go. Let's just try this. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now the big question is, how far can this go? I made this not at all phallic device right here, and I have no idea how many Grey Dwarves are in this. And there's a Greyling randomly deciding to join the party and attack this guy. Yeah, what are you doing there? We don't really need your help. This science is conducted on our own. It took quite a while, but eventually we got some light. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the count, but it extended quite far. We did some good work here. I think we can do better. So I brought them all back. We got all these Grey Dwarves back, and let's just keep going. Let's see if we can get it all the way. I decided to use dev commands to basically pause the game and free fly around this beautiful scene to see how far this Chain Lightning would go. Unfortunately, not that far, but we're gonna use this technique to hopefully get the best cinematic view possible. Multiple resets later, and we get our first glimmer of hope. Holy crap, it went almost all the way to the Horde right here. It got so close, I think this is definitely possible. Let's keep at it. All right, here we go. Yes. All right, let's get a good view. Oh, pretty good, but not good enough. All right, attempt number 95, I have no idea. It's just, this is taking so long. Oh, so close. Well, maybe not that close. We're maybe halfway there, but we can do better. At this point, I was kind of unhappy with the way things were turning out. These Grey Dwarves were just so squishy. I had to replace them every time. We got like a half of an arc, and it was becoming pretty tedious. But I was still hopeful. 4 years later, and we have this one. This just kept going and going and going until, oh, come on. Same result as the last time, but we are missing a few. It does seem to be jumping over a few. But we've got hope. Once again, my despair is pushed aside by a glimmer of hope. We persist. This one is just absolutely gorgeous. I had to get this thumbnail in there. Just look at this. Perfect lightning coming from the sword. Just look at that. What a glorious shot this is. And it does go for a while, but not even halfway. I get a little frustrated that the Nidhogg seems to be disappointing me, so I decide to make the next weapon. The Scourging Slayer. This thing has to be good, right? I know the weapon is awesome, but you can do this. I believe in you. You're the longest blade. You have the most potential. Totally. I have to actually kind of hit though, so let's do that. Not good enough. I know you can do better. Let's keep at it. Kind of a disappointing showing from the Slayer. I know what you're thinking. It's a great sword, so it swings pretty slowly. It's not gonna hit as often as like the Splitnir, which is what I try next. This is a spear. This hits quickly. So let's give this a shot. Disappointing first showing, but we're not giving up just yet. Yeah, I keep accidentally leaving it on half speed. Get out of there. The game is starting to get pretty laggy, so hopefully we can make something happen soon. Looks like this is going to be a really, really nice one. Let's follow this glorious lightning arc. It keeps going. It's going. It's going. Yes! Okay. The Splitnir the Storming is the first one to actually reach the mini arena kind of thing over here. It didn't kill much, but it did something. So we've got some progress. We can do this. Let's keep at it. Right here, I decided that the resets were just taking way too long. I decided to spawn training dummies. They're going to be the chain, but the Grey Dwarf Horde really didn't like these guys. I should have kind of expected this. I figured it'd be perfectly fine. No foreshadowing happening here, by the way. No, nothing bad is gonna happen at all. Alright, here we go. Let's give this a shot, see if we can... Okay, alright, we got something. We're gonna see if this works. We know that the chain lightning is going to reach all the way. Maybe not this time, but at least now we don't have to do a full reset every single time. The speed of the Splitnir is actually giving us hope. We've got another chain to follow. Look at this. This thing is just going and going. Oh man, it reaches all the way and it kills some more. This is great. This is going great. I gotta keep going. I gotta see if I can kill the rest. But first I am going to bring some more Grey Dwarfs in here. We've thinned the horde a little bit. Let's add a little bit more to this. We can do this. Immediately after that, practically the first shot, we get another chain that we can follow. Close, but not good enough. Over the next few minutes, we do get some more teases, but it's just not enough. I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated with the Splitnir, despite its original fantastic performance. I decide to go back to the old reliable Needhog. It's been some good time in our hands, but we're quickly reminded this ain't it. So, we make the most logical option. The glorious weapon that I should have made when I first started this video, the Thundering Berserker Axes. If any weapon can accomplish this task, this is going to be it. The amount of hits this weapon does is just absolutely insane. Already, we have this glorious arc. Just look at this. Oh. Sadly, it doesn't go that far, but man, I feel the hope flowing through my veins. Or is that just lightning? I don't know. It's good. I feel good about this. I decide to get a nice, beautiful fly around of this one. Oh, I just thought this was the one. It's just glorious. We've got to follow it a while, and then eventually we see it in action. It doesn't go far enough, but we've still got hope. I'm having way too much fun with this. Right now, this is just so much fun, and I hope you're having fun as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. This took quite a while, and man, that one almost made it all the way. But right now, I realize the Horde has broken out, and they're taking out our Draugr dummies one by one, systematically decimating our chain lightning potential. We've got to take them out. We have the right tools, we have the technology, we can do this. Stop the Horde. It's not gonna happen like that. We've done so much damage to this one, that dummy just dies. I don't know how much health they have, but it's an absolutely ridiculous amount. So actually, we did have to replace this dummy multiple times. Again, this took quite a while. Like the video. This went on for quite some time. I just kept spamming the attack button. The axes just kept attacking, and every once in a while I got a pretty decent looking arc, so I would follow it for a beautiful cinematic view, and it just wasn't working out. I was really just losing hope. Man, another decent arc. Nope, not good enough. This one right here is an absolutely fantastic one. I'm really glad that we don't have to replace so many Grey Dwarfs anymore, but it does go for quite a ways. But it's not enough, and we can see the Grey Dwarf Horde advancing on our position. We've got to take them out. So I just kept sending the lightning waves, wave after wave, as many as I could. The Thundering Berserker Axes never failed me. They just seemed to know exactly what I needed them to do. It's like they had attuned to me. It's like we had created a bond, a glorious bond of Axe and Viking. And then, after many mere triumphs, a symphony of lightning. We're so close. We finally managed a beautiful spark, getting all the way to the horde. It has been proved possible, so I just kept sending wave after wave, and eventually, you just saw it. They all died. But I kind of kept going because I felt like it, and I just wanted to check my work with a beautiful chain lightning wave along the path. And look at that. We've killed everything. The Grey Dwarf Horde is dead, and we can rest easy in our bed tonight knowing that we did good science here today. But not before we celebrate with at least one more glorious chain lightning arc. These axes are just the right answer for this. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. It's been a pleasure. Subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you in the next one.